so sick and tired of this pain. The Lord knows how far I've came. In and out of prison, emotionally I'm drained. These streets done took my life, but I'm in this shit for life.
Alright, coming to you live from Altamont Springs, Florida. This is Young Casper representing RFM Radio, the Young Casper Show. Thank you for joining. Earlier today at work, and it was interesting. He said one family over in another country is, I couldn't even remember, I was so tired during that time, exactly what the family did or what their name was, but they were worth $700 trillion. And he was talking about another family that is worth just about that amount. Yeah, 400 trillion. So, excuse me. And it's just, I've titled this Revenge, but there's also going to be discussion about greed and discussion about my personal experiences with revenge and seeing greed and being greedy. I mean, we all have our turn of the table, so to speak. It is a part of life, what we choose to do. So, I hope that you are in store for a great episode. I am very tired, actually, but this just shows how dedicated I am to, excuse me, RFM Radio and the Young Casper Show, which is my show, which I'm still looking for a host as well. I definitely want to not only take it for my faith to have a co-host, but for my sports show as well, considering football is back, and I will be doing a NFL preview of tonight's game after this. And like I've stated in a lot of my episodes, I vent in the beginning, so bear with me for anyone that really wants to get the message. Anyways, it's gonna be the review over Buffalo and Jets tonight. Rival game, it's rival week. Every game is really good. I've looked at the schedule and I'm interested. Not just interested, but I'm excited to do a radio show we're going into week 2 now, and it's getting interesting already, so a lot to talk about. But today, talking about love as well. We're going to be talking about revenge, as I've stated and titled this, which I'm at episode 90. That is pretty outstanding, considering that is only my faith episodes. Yeah, I might have caught something a little bit, but regardless, I still worked. I pushed through it, and I took the breaks that I needed. You know, I'm not gonna sit here, and lie to you, the listener, that I go in extremely 9 hours straight. No, of course you gotta have your period of times where you can actually catch up and breathe. But, like I've stated, today's episode is going to be really good. I hope that you are ready for it. I know that I am venting a little longer, but it has been one of those days. I'm just going to break my day down just very briefly. Just the beginning of it. First, a couple minutes I get there, there's nothing but lines for people to do cans. And it's just cans after cans. And you got a machine that has to take them up a ramp and then go into a big bin, which some of you have probably seen on Facebook. And some of them cans and some of the stuff that goes into that beginning process is not something that you would necessarily want to pick up, but you gotta pick what you gotta do. Anyways, it's just, that was the beginning of my day, and it was, I don't even have to say no more from that. And, at least tomorrow is Friday, right? At least tomorrow is Friday. Definitely gonna have Saturday off this weekend. And, oh, sorry, I'm trying to post it on Facebook at this moment. It's been one of those days where it's going to be a really, really laid back episode to where you get the message and you enjoy the show as well. So sit back, maybe go get something to drink. I'm going to take a little break for the moment. And let's hear the song. I want to see, because I don't, forgive me, I will have to, title this explicit. But when we come back, we're going to hop into Revenge and talk a little bit more about greed. And we're going to enjoy ourselves. This is Young Casper representing RFM Radio, the Young Casper Show.
Once, but still somehow I fight. Only Lord knows. I'm so sick and tired of this pain. The Lord knows how far I've came. In and out of prison, emotionally I'm drained. The same shit every day. Ever since they took my brother, life ain't been the same. Had people claim they's friends, so quick did they change. Lord, this life you got me living, it be driving me insane. So ready to be great, I'm close. 1 year ago I had no hope, locked inside that cell. The real ones know how that goes. It's the real ones who never fold. So I just stood my ground, made it out that cage, but everyone done switched around. I'll never stop grinding, quitting's never been an option. I remember as a young in school attire was so sloppy. Now I'm splurging, going shopping, but my friends just keep on flopping. So I stick to myself, can't afford to let them stall me. Lord, please hear me out, give me one more chance. I'll focus on my career and stop chasing all these bands. I don't want the fame, I just need the fortune. All I need's to pay these bills, I don't need no foreigns. I'm so sick and tired of this pain. The Lord knows how far I've came. In and out of prison, emotionally I'm drained. These streets done took my life, but I'm in this shit for life. Lost it all more than once, but still somehow I fight. Only Lord knows. I'm so sick and tired of this.
We had a little internet connection right there, so let me make sure I state this, because I know there was a glitch. This is the Young Casper Show. Anyways, we're titled this Revenge today, and Young Casper is very tired. Very, 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 very tired. And I am so thankful that I still have the energy and the strength, because my job is very, very a lot of labor. I still have the courage to do a live radio show, not benefiting me, it's just looking at something that is completely bigger than myself. And I am very, very thankful and grateful that I can even be able to do this. It takes a lot of courage, and I thank and respect everyone else out there that does not only just podcasts, but this is something that, it's not enough, but it is something that has given me a wonderful, more overview of the world, and not necessarily always in the great ways, but I have dealt with revenge very much so in my life, probably like you, and I have seen people be very revengeful, and I have been, been knocked down, but I've always gotten back up. And I give credit to God for that. I don't give credit to myself, because if I were to give credit to myself, that would be really greedy. See, I'm only just a little ingredient to the whole meal. This is something that is more than me, and everyone may have their own opinion about it, and everyone might have their own belief or feel about it. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to do live radio. I'm going to continue to do my music when I feel that I need to. And I know that I've been slacking a little bit, but work kind of does that. And I need to be able to pay some bills and help mom out and help dad out. And we gotta survive. Today has been very draining, but as you can hear in my voice, it's not that I'm just getting tired, it's also that I'm just a little probably under the weather. There's a lot of rain and a lot of lightning today too, so it's a lot that's, to take in. But I survived it, and I prayed through it, and I just got through it. I was not scared at all, but the tiredness was just, at points I didn't even do anything. I literally just stood there. I'm not gonna sit here and act macho. And I can't do that all the time. You gotta not just act it. You gotta work hard, and I work hard, and people that I work with, they work hard. So I got a lot of respect for each and every one of them. So that's something that I care most about. It's just respect. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like what I like or this and that. But, you can even talk behind my back, and I don't even care. Because at the end of the day, it's not bothering me. It's going to bother you. And this is not something, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be right to the point and understanding revenge. Because not only does revenge hurt you, you can hurt someone. And then what's that gonna solve for you? That ain't gonna solve nothing for you. You think it is, and guess what? It is. It is something that is very temporary, and it is something that it just dissolves once you come to your conscience and realize that, oh wow, I did that, and yeah, that felt good. But there's also something called working out and hitting the punching bag. Because trust me, if you would look on my Facebook and see the video, there's a lot of things I have built up. And that punching bag, I'm very thankful that it's a punching bag and not a human being. Because I know how to deal with my anger. And I know I haven't put that in the hashtags, but we talked a little bit about it. And revenge comes from anger. If we are angry all the time, we are very revengeful. We will be able to not see the goodness in people. We won't be able to continue to be kind. And that is one necessity. If you call yourself a Christian, or if you say you follow Jesus or a relationship with Jesus, whatever you name it, if you do not have the criteria of kindness, being kind regardless how the person treats you, and I know that's hard at times, and sometimes we kind of lash back, and that's understandable, but we need to acknowledge that and do it less, because it only fuels the fire, and negativity together is no good. You throw a little positive in there, you laugh it off, or just scrub it off, then things become more neutral. And if we are neutral with our everything, we will be able to even feel what God really wanted us to feel. And that's a peace and love that's undescribable. Undescribable. And it's something that is contagious. When you're around people that actually care, when you're around people that make you laugh, when you're around people that, you're comfortable being around. You can even be, on a long trip or something and you fall asleep. That's trust. And that's just an example. But anyways, we're going to hop into verses out of the Bible. What does the Bible say about revenge? If you want to turn to Matthew chapter 5, verse 44, we will find out. What's revenge? Because, it's something that we have to talk about. We don't talk about it enough. And maybe I have done an episode about revenge. I don't think I have, though. But it is something that needs to be spoken. So if you want to get your Bible app out, or your Bible, it is Matthew chapter 5, verse 44. Only got to go to page 8. Good. And 44 states, "But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and prosecute you." What a powerful verse.